Hey, what's up, dudes? How do you do, dudes?
Welcome to the PodkuntPodkast, episode fucking 4, baby.
Fucking 4. Oh yeah, he's here.
Yes, special guest.
Yeah,
Very special.
very special. Special indeed, let's just say that much.
So, do you want to start or shall I?
We should probably introduce our guest first, if you would like to be introduced. Or would you like to remain an anonymous stranger?
Pretend like he's not here even. just the whole podcast, you just sit there just staring at the two of us.
So we met him on Omegle, we still don't know his name.
Yeah. Met him on Craigslist.
No, fuck that. eBay.
eBay, yeah. Met through eBay, he put up an ad looking for cuddles. So I said yes.
And smooches.
He said yes to the smooches, I said the cuddles. That's why he's here with both of us.
What can I say? $20 is $20.
Brother preaching. Oh.
$20.
No, to leave it like this, and then I was, and then it went, no.
So yeah.
Tom. Yes. The glorious Tom.
Timmy!
Tom.
But yes, I'm here, the lovely above me, the special guest.
Tom.
Tim Tom. Or TNT, for all the viewers that know.
The nasty tentacles.
Okay.
So today we are going to be talking about a couple of different things, as we usually do. There will be many sidetracks, as there usually are, because it's us.
That's on my ass here.
There we go. Yeah, so let's get into it. As the guest, would you like to introduce the first segment?
Sure. Let's talk about my favourite thing about games. Skill matchmaking. It's a lot of very, very sweaty people out there for low ranks, like my bronze self.
The most bitchless, unemployed creatures known to man, as I like to call them.
Yes.
Prithee, you are maidenless.
Where, you're trying to have a casual match and then you look at these are the kill leaders. They're predators. In the game, the max rank is predators in Apex. If you play Apex, you know. If you know, you fucking know.
Like queuing up for a match of Rocket League, and it's just like, a nice casual match of playing against fucking SSO's full team clan. No bitches, no life.
I've seen grasslands I don't know, since the 1900s.
Motherfuckers need to consummate wenches and collect coin.
Yeah.
Instead, they're wasting their time.
Man, no, it's like if they only could just fix skill matchmaking, I wouldn't mind it then.
That would be very, very helpful.
Because they were not the only people in this world that deal with this type of bullshit.
No, absolutely not. I am nowhere near SSO level. That's pro level of Rocket League right there. That is just not what I want to be queuing up against.
No. At most, if you were to go back consistently to doing those training packs and stuff, you're grand champ.
The highest I've gotten for about a week, I was champ.
Oh, that was champ. Sorry, champ.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't want to play against grand champs. Oh God, no!
I've seen all those motherfuckers doing that. They're like the aerial shit, and they're just constantly doing this.
I can't spin while I'm in the air. I can't do it. I can move. I can't spin. For some reason, spinning just makes you better at the game.
They do motherfucking helixes, like they're just.
Stuff like you think COD is mad when it's fucking 360 and 720 no scopes. That's nothing. Wait for someone to smack the ball off the backboard of their own goal, spin around, hit the ball up into the ceiling, and then pinch it off the ground to get a goal at max velocity into your top right corner. The opposite side of the field. Like,
not just as satisfying as those pinches when two people hit that and it just.
Yeah, when you actually land those, it is great.
Speaking of the COD skill based matchmaking, you want to talk about some shit? That's some shit. Like you go into multiplayer on that when you're trying to rank some of your guns up, and the game's like, let's put you in a lobby with people who have a KD of like 20 to nothing. Like fuck you.
22 and all KD every match.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that to us?
No,
Why?
actually, what's 10 times fucking worse? Siege. The skill-based matchmaking in Siege is bullshit. Bullshit.
I can agree.
I am not good at Siege. Like,
I was alright at Siege. Never better than alright.
I had no game sense in Siege, and it took me so long to learn how to use Fuse. Fuse! And I was good getting...
Fuse is easy as fuck.
Exactly. I realised this eventually, but I was being dumb about it. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to put these on every fucking reinforcement or barricade that I see. Oh, I guess I know. I'll just shoot for the rest of the round. I was putting them on everything I see.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, oh, I hear shooting coming from over that way, so I'm going to go downstairs now and put the orc on the fucking hatch that they've barricaded that goes up into the room. And that's a big brain move, but everything before that was a complete waste.
Yeah. In Siege, you take one wrong step, and it's good night. You lean at the wrong angle, the wrong time. Now keep in mind, it only leans at one angle, but if you lean at the wrong angle, you're dead. Like, ooh, let's see who's around this, and I'm dead. It's always like that. Just, ooh, there's a... Oh.
Yeah, always got to be the first to peek that corner.
Yeah, pre-firing.
Or if you're peeking that corner and you're looking at it, and then the lovely thing called COD title comes into play, where you look away and then they're there, bang, gone, boom, you're dead.
It's always... You could be sitting there looking at that corner for 10 years. You can spend your whole childhood, your whole teenage life watching that corner, and it's only when you fucking blink that they pull it. Not even that. You can sit there with your eyes closed for like a solid 10 minutes. No one will pull that corner. You turn around to check the other way and they pull it. Every fucking time.
That's some FNAF 4 logic right there.
Oh, no, it is. FNAF provides some beautiful moments of that.
Oh,
some
FNAF
beautiful moments.
Terrifying and I love. I might stream that sometime. It'll be fucking hilarious.
Oh man, that would be so much fun.
I already need to stream Project Nadir as it is. That's still going to be good.
I can get FNAF on the PlayStation if I ever wanted to stream it, but I want to do it on PC because I'm not streaming it from console. I'm too used to the controls and using the mouse, man.
Collab stream, maybe?
Yeah. Don't forget as well, you have FNAF 4 on yours.
I do have it on the Xbox, actually, yeah. I can't use a webcam with the Xbox, though. It's not as funny. Just seeing me go,
Yeah, but that's the best part.
Exactly.
That's fair.
The amount of screaming I did in my channel on fucking playing Outlast 2, bro. Every couple of seconds I'm just, fuck! Like,
I think a game that you should play that I think you enjoy it will be Condemned.
I've played Criminal Origins, I believe it is. Condemned Criminal Origins. I think it's the second game, I could be right, could be wrong. I think it's Condemned 2 Criminal Origins.
But not
one of them anyway.
I just remember this particular one where I only remember this thing because it actually just scared the shit out of me. And you're just going through, you climb up the top of this building, you're going ground cool, you see nothing, and you go to turn around and there's just a crackhead with a pipe about to smash your face and screaming his head off. Like, it's turning around, oh yeah!
Have you played Manhunt?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty much the same vibe.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm probably close with cannibalism or some stuff like that. So I know Manhunt is banned actually in some countries.
Yeah, to this day it's banned in quite a number of them, but that's mostly due to the fact that the whole game is literally just a snuff film. Like that's the whole point of it. Is it's just a snuff film, and you're being directed through it. The second one is a little bit different, but the first one, that's the whole idea. And like the final boss that you fight in that, I think his name is Piggy or the Pig. He's just a weird bastard. He's a weird fucker. He chases you around with a chainsaw and shit, but it's overly... You'd have to see it. I don't even have the correct words. It's fucked. It's fucked. There's no skill-based matchmaking in Manhunt. Oh god, imagine that.
Imagine skill-based matchmaking on a horror game that isn't Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, like, think about having, like, every single game that you play, right, has skill-based matchmaking in terms of each new area you go into. The bots that you fight are a different difficulty depending on how well you did the last area. Like, if you're zooming through it, they're harder. If you're losing or dying a lot, or getting hit a lot, they're easier, you know what I mean?
I've actually seen, I haven't looked into it much, but I've seen something about developers working on an AI that can adapt to how people have fought the boss.
So it like learns their strategy.
Essentially, yeah.
That's
but,
like Alien Isolation.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if they're attacking it and they use, like, a certain method or a cheese method to kill it, that cheese method won't work twice.
There's another yoke, Hello Neighbor used to do that.
Did it?
Yeah, that I don't know if it still does it in the newer games, but at least in the pre-alphas and the original game that came out, if you, whatever way you got into the house, if you were caught when you went to go in that way again, he was after locking it. You couldn't get in that way, you had to find another way in. It was like that kind of thing is awesome. And then again, Alien Isolation, that learns where you hide, and it'll learn your pattern of movement and what routes you commonly take, and it'll try to cut you off and everything. It's crazy. If you keep hiding under tables, the alien will start checking under tables. Like, it's fucking, there was nothing like it at the time. That's awesome.
That is one thing that I enjoyed with Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight has a very key thing when you're hiding from the killer, and that is human error. And I fucking love it. Because you could hide, there could be 2 cupboards beside each other that you could hide in, and there could be another cupboard just around the corner. You could go and hide in that cupboard just around the corner, and he could just check the first 2 and go to walk, and by the time he's checked those 2, he's going to be like, he's had too much time to get away. He's not hiding in this 3rd cupboard right behind the fucking corner, like. When you just watch him walk by. And it's fucking hilarious when it works, because oftentimes people will check, but when it works, it's absolutely hilarious. But it's always just like, don't fucking look.
I remember seeing a clip of someone playing Dead by Daylight, and the killer, whoever was playing the killer was using Mike Myers, and they went to repair the engine. As they repaired the fucking engine, the camera angle went, and you could see him hiding like right at the fucking wall, and they didn't see him on the way in. And it just stops and zooms in on him. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
that would be terrifying. I would scream like a little bitch.
What was bullshit in that game was when they added Chucky.
Chucky's mechanics are weird.
Chucky does not belong in that game. Chucky is too fast and too small to be in Dead by Daylight. Like, he's running around, and you're looking, and you don't see anything, and all of a sudden, like, you can see what direction they're looking in by, like, a red glow. Like, you're looking around, and there's like, I don't know what's going on, and all of a sudden you just see a red glow turn a corner, and like, not even turn a corner, but like, say you're looking out a door and it's an open area, you see the glow like go towards the door and then past it, and you're just like, oh no, it's Chucky, oh no.
It's even worse when they have to add on where it adds more goddamn mist, so you really can't see him.
You can't see shit.
And all you hear is just a slow but then getting loud grunts when he's charged. His charge, oh my god. He has a charge where you can basically, if you aim certain direction, you'll go like this, go,
yeah, screams and charges you.
I hate it. Ben, I remember when my Ben getting the character, he got me and Ben being this, and we got someone else on. I really wanted to play the character, and it wasn't into anyone that he bought it. I was like, oh, probably maybe got twins or someone else. No, but Chucky.
If I was getting on that game, if I were to go back to it, it would probably be the Ken Kaneki killer.
Yes.
Tokyo Ghoul one.
Yes.
He looks, I haven't looked at any gameplay, but he has that thing though, doesn't he, where he like grapples himself forward a bit.
Yeah.
That's like
that shit looks, he looks broken to play as.
Yeah.
The playing for fucking Dracula and that is real weird. Like the way you can turn between the wolf and the bat. That's fucking real strange, because he can't attack when he's the bat, and then he can't do something else when he's the wolf, and do something else obviously when he's in human form.
Yeah.
Or, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, no, that there's a lot of stuff about Dead by Daylight is actually quite cool, to be fair. I wish it was a game that I wish I played more of.
Yeah, especially, I was so happy when I got the Executioner, which appeared in my head from Silent Hill, and then the Mastermind, which is Wesker.
Oh, Wesker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Albert
Wesker.
I hate playing against Wesker. I never played custom games with you as Wesker. Refused to.
Oh, the evil cunt.
Oh, fucking hate Wesker. Such a bullshit killer. Nothing you can fucking do.
Because you
get over
not even that, because you just walk and you see him like, you're trying to run away from it. No. LB, grab you. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. You're gonna hug now.
Lovely charge ability that fucking has a 2-stack on it and can use it twice.
Second time being a lot more further than the first time.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's extra bullshit.
And normally, if you don't like land a hit right, and like if I'm remembering correctly, like it slows you afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But if you land that second fucking bullshit lengthy hit, you're just grand. The first one doesn't matter anymore.
Is there a bot mode in Dead by Daylight for the killer?
I think so.
Like, can you play as a survivor and have the killer be a bot?
I don't know if you can play as a survivor with the killer. Well, I imagine you probably could in some regard.
Or vice versa, can you play as the killer and have all the survivors be bots?
No, actually no.
I would think so because you have custom games.
Yeah.
You can add boss.
You can add bots to it.
Well, we can add boss to survivor. Of course, probably able to add bots to killer.
That's what I'm trying to think. Can you add bots to survivor? Because I remember me, you, Roisin, and Ben playing and not having a third person.
Yes, but remember about the times I asked you, hey, when we're playing custom, can you not choose Claudia? Because that particular chick just ran the hills around me while all of you repaired fucking generators.
Yeah.
Tried my hard not to say bad words there, but my gosh, she annoyed the shit out of me in that game. I've never been duped so much by AI. I've never been. anyone AI, fine with it. Don't care. Give him an item. I don't care. Not Claudia. Not her.
Just boom flashlight, boom flashlight, boom flashlight.
No, it's just boom pallet, boom pallet. No, I'm gonna circle around the pallet now. You're gonna stop this right now for the low age now.
Getting fucking duped.
Literally. No, it's not even funny.
Speaking of the whole like in Dead by Daylight having PvE versus like instead of PvP, which do you have a preference to either of those? Like, do you prefer playing with bots or playing with people?
I thought that game. No, not the bots. I've heard of people. The bots are actually a lot more sweatier, to be honest.
They're sweatier.
Yeah, like for the likes of Dead by Daylight in particular, I would go PvP. But there's a lot of games that I think are more fun in a PvE aspect. Like, for example, I always refer back to this game, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and 358 over 2 days both had a multiplayer feature. Both were fucking annoying. Shit. But the PvP in just about any Kingdom Hearts game, fucking phenomenal. Whereas in the fucking Dream Drop Distance and 358 over 2 days, it felt clunky, it felt janky, and it was bullshit mechanics.
So what was the difference between those then in the games? Like, what made that bad?
How do I explain it? So obviously you're playing PvE, things have a certain way they behave. The enemies have their varieties between the enemies, but you can walk up to an enemy, look at it and be like, I can just attack you or I know how to deal with you easy enough. But with the likes of the PvP, they have all the same skills that the other player would have. Or in 358 over 2 days in particular, depending on what character you played, you got different weapons and different abilities to go with that character. So some of them were bullshit broken, while some of them needed serious rebalancing. Whereas even in the Birth by Sleep one as well, the way that worked is the abilities you got by leveling up and combining other abilities to make new abilities. But if your opponent just had the right stack of abilities, you're not beating them. And if you get someone using a stop spell and spamming stop, you're fucked. Because it literally just stops you. And you can't do anything but just get beat. So yeah, in terms of Kingdom Hearts, I prefer PvE.
It's like the paralysis stop from Oblivion.
Stop good.
My main fucking weapon in Skyrim has paralysis on it. Constantly.
All the best weapons do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did the whole mage guild quest in Oblivion, and I was like, which staff would you like? Paralysis. Give me paralysis. Get paralysis and a stab dudes. Give me experience.
Just severe lack of doubt. Just paralysis.
So right, is there what games would you say are significantly better depending on whether you go with PvE or PvP? Or if not significantly better, at least a significantly different experience. Because like COD, not a big difference between bots and people. Like the only difference is people move more realistically. Well, realistically, but
they're less predictable.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's a way better way of putting it.
Yeah,
they're less predictable. But same with like UFC. Fighting the bot on the hardest difficulty versus fighting a person is very similar because the person has fight IQ.
Yeah.
So like there are some games like perfect example is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. The multiplayer in that was very fucking different from the main story.
Oh yeah.
And you couldn't use bots in the multiplayer in that, as far as I'm aware. Unless there were just like their own bots anyway, like there would be anyhow.
Yeah.
But like obviously anyone who's played any of the Assassin's Creed games, they're single player. Like everyone knows what they are. But Black Flag and Brotherhood had multiplayer modes that you had to like, they were PvP and you had to kill each other, and it was actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, you had to go around the map trying to figure out who was an actual player and an assassin. Yeah. Then you had to figure out whether or not they were your target, and you were just like, right, so I can kill you, or if I kill the wrong person by accident, I'm penalised and I'm closer to losing the game. It's like, oh shit, right, I have to not only look out for people moving weird, but I need to make sure I'm looking at the right people moving weird.
Yeah, and then you have to hide yourself while you're doing it, because as you're going around with your eagle vision on trying to find your target, that motherfucker is sitting right in front of you, blending in, and you don't see him, and next minute a motherfucker drops on you from above that's not even the dude you're looking at.
Exactly.
That happened to me. I remember do you remember the doctor character, the plague doctor character in Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Someone was playing as him, and just kept air assassinating me like over and over and over, and I was like, oh you motherfucker, and like even I'd be walking around looking up like, he's not there, dead, he's not there, dead, and just I don't know where the fuck this gun was, but he found me.
Another good PvE for the overall games, Rocket League.
That is a really good example of the
even
AI in that game is
the force difficulty, which most people don't play on, unfair. The difference between that and playing against people that are online is a big significance.
It's night and day, man.
Yes.
Night and day.
Night and day. Yes, they have a little bit of groundwork. Aerials, not so much. But the groundwork is so annoying because they'll get goals past you like in a bot way, and you know they did pass in the bot way and scored on you in the bot way, and you're doing it. I just got scored on the bots. Bot way.
You're so used to people being so sweaty that these bots are approaching you at a solid fucking pace of 2 miles a day. And you're thinking, right, he's probably going to try and take this around the side of me now or something. And then he does this weird, stupid bullshit flip and somehow goes over you. And you're turning and you're just, wait, what? No, what the fuck? And then you're just fucked. Yeah. You're in an unrecoverable position and you're just like, I fucking hate the AI. Why is it so stupid that it's smart?
It's so stupid that it's smart.
So shit, it works. It's so crazy, it just might be genius.
Oh.
The best plays are always those ones that, even if it comes from a bot, like you're kind of like, I have to give credit where credit is due. Like, you know what I mean?
It's just like, I want to be salty, but at the same time, the only person I can be salty at here is me.
Yeah,
you're a bot.
No, I haven't exactly played. I don't think there's any bot mode in Rematch, which is the new soccer here. But the matchmaking and that, not that it's bad. However, whenever you play, say, if you had yourself playing a game and your mate playing, and you're going to play in threes, and it's going to give you a random person, and that person is designated to the goal. Because when you get scored on, it changes the position of where you were before. So you might be the person kicking the ball to the goalie, or you might be the dude that's just to the side, or in goal. The third random, when he's in goal, for some goddamn reason, just leaves it.
Yeah.
Just leaves it. Even though it's designated to goal. I mean, when me and him go to the fucking goal, we stay in the goal, we save shots, we kick it out, we even got goals for being a keeper, because people run out as well, and I just want to kick this curve, boom, right into the goal, sorted.
Yep. One thing that I love seeing is when you're queued up at randoms and they're in goal, and the fucking midline player automatically passes back to them, and they immediately leave the goal, and they are never seen near the goal again, ever. For the rest of their career on this fucking game, they're nowhere near it. That box is strange to them. That is not their no square. That's someone else's.
No square. Those type of games, the fucking like anything like that, where it's like Rocket League or that new one, the rematch.
Yeah,
okay.
fucking
Like,
love rematch.
Yeah, any of those types of games, they generate just a sickening amount of competitiveness.
Oh yes.
Because you know
yeah.
yourself. Whenever I play Rocket League, I just lose my temper so fast.
It's so funny. I love doing that. Here, you play Rocket League.
Yeah, there's not many games that get me angry that efficiently and that quickly. But Rocket League just pisses me off so much because it's always by the fucking fraction of the hair that grows from your fucking teeth. Like, it's just every time.
Yeah. My first day playing rematch, I was playing and I was sat forward and some stupid shit happened and I just went, oh, this is worse than Rocket League. Oh. Just clutching the controller, just like, don't throw it, don't fucking throw it.
No, boy, at that point, it's no longer Rocket League, it's fucking Edging League. It's bullshit. It's right on the cook line the entire time.
No, so it was so funny seeing him rage at rematch. It's actually gosh.
Fucking screaming.
I'm just there for vibes and good. If you miss a goal, if you're looking at happens, he's a bit of amnesia, wasn't in position, that's fine. But then Bambi's over here just screaming abuse at the poor chap. And it's like, Bambi, it's okay.
This is the reason, like, I have my mic actively muted and deafened in this game for this reason, because I just sit there and I'm just like, you stupid fucking cunt, what the fuck are you doing? Like, pass the fucking ball, you're not Messi, you're not Ronaldo, and this ain't fucking Blue Lock.
Literally. Oh, so but it's the same goes for me with Apex. You seen me today. I that was justified rage. There's difference between the rage that we all experience when playing a certain game, like fuck you, fuck this and that, and then there's this rage where you're actually doing good. And you just
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Siege.
yeah, but dude, I already had like 6 kills and nearly 2,000 damage. I was cooking, and then
Speaking of the abuse in game lobbies, let's bring up a classic for the podcast. The old Modern Warfare lobbies.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, and 3, man, and 3.
I feel like 2 was worse. 3 had a tiny bit of moderation.
No, because 2 was brilliant. 2 was
Oh,
gold. 3 was still pretty much gold. Black Ops is where it started dying down. After Black Ops, it just didn't exist more or less anymore. Not in the same capacity.
No.
But Black Ops had a hint of it. But just the COD lobbies, kids nowadays would not survive them. There would be mass just bad word rates. You know what I mean? Everyone would just start jumping. Bleach would become a household drink instead of a household cleaning product. They just could not handle the COD lobbies no more.
no, literally.
No.
Bunch of snowflakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. One of the most toxic things that I found, not in terms of the way other players interact with each other, but in terms of how players play the game. There's 2 things. Firstly and foremostly is Yu-Gi-Oh! I know because I am a fucker for doing the same thing. I'm an asshole in the game. Secondly is For Honor. For Honor is nasty.
Speaking of For Honor, I have not had the honor.
You don't. Dishonor your family? Like, no. No.
I need to check if that game is cross-platform. We need to get you For Honor. Because I will put you through hell.
Right. I played about 15 minutes of Chivalry online and felt like losing the plot. I don't think For Honor is going to make it any better.
I can't stand the way Chivalry plays. Chivalry depends on the camera. Whereas For Honor depends on the direction of the right analog stick. Where so like if you're
that 3 thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you get attacked from behind, but if it's behind the right side, bang.
Like you can block directional attacks, and then say you have like a person attacking you from this direction and 2 people attacking you from this direction. What you can do is there's blocks and there's parries. You can either flick the analog stick in those directions at the right time to block them and lose some of your stamina, Or you can parry one of them, and the game will automatically parry the rest for you. And it does a whole animation for it. Like, if say it's one person on each side, like he does the fucking stance and he pushes his blade over and he pushes them off.
That's cool.
It's actually so sick. But there's so much bullshit in the game. My favourite character, I don't even remember his name, but he's my favourite character, and he holds the blade backwards and he has a stance. And this stance, Kyoshin, that's the one. It's in, no, there's an N.
No, as in it's Kyoshi.
It's Kyoshin.
Is it Kyoshi?
Pretty sure it's Kyoshin. But anyway, it's Kaze stance. And what he does is he just starts flicking the sword around, and it's cool looking, it's sick, it has a little black trail coming from the sword, it's cool. It's also an omnidirectional block. It's not a parry, but it's an omnidirectional block.
Yeah, so if you do that and you're like, and I can attack you from behind, you go, bing!
And then it also has several follow-up combos from either a block or even from just the stance itself.
I hated playing against you as that character, but then I got you back playing as JJ.
You did get me perfect, JJ. I was just like, right, now you're spinning, block. Now you're spinning again, block. I'm just going to step back so you don't fucking guard break me now.
It would literally be spin, go in, grab by his scruff, push him back, overhand, kick him in the chest, poke you again. I'm not getting near you this time, prick.
Because this combos come in handy.
Oh, constantly.
That guard break shit. That in Sekiro and in Sifu and stuff. Man. Even that in the fucking Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order. In both of them, man, the guard break mechanic. Like in Survivor, I was only playing to that recently, and like when you're fighting somebody else that has a lightsaber, the guard block or the guard break mechanic makes perfect sense. But you can get your guard broken by like 5 blaster shots from stormtroopers.
I can't stand that.
Yeah, so if you have like 3 stormtroopers and they shoot at you twice, one of those bolts is hitting you no matter what you do. But while you're sprinting, you can block bolts infinitely, and it doesn't do anything to your guard. It doesn't affect the guard meter at all.
That's so stupid, though.
Yeah, like that's such a contradictory mechanic. Or like I was saying in Sifu, like everything is based around guard breaking in Sifu, and it works perfect.
It's flawless.
Yeah, that game is a masterpiece. Flawless is right.
Like that's like the gameplay for that game. I genuinely have no issues with, because it is, if you're not getting through Shifu, you can't blame the game. It is purely, and I'm sorry to say it, a skill issue on your part.
It's an issue and not an issue me, always.
Yeah. I pretty much played through the entirety of that game for one of the lads. Yeah. And he couldn't get any of the second fucking staggers on them, so he couldn't get the extra secret ending. So I was sat down in Tom's one day and he came over and he started playing and he was getting his ass kicked by one of the bosses and he's like, how are you supposed to stagger them twice? And I was like, just give me the fucking controller, I'll let you see the end in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. I loved going through that game, because like even the first time that I played through it, like your introduction to it, you feel the fighting.
You really do.
Yeah, the impact is done really, really well, and like the flow of all of it is done really well, and even just it's surprisingly complex, but in the best way possible. Like there's not too much to it, there's not too little to it. It's like everything is Goldilocks. Yeah. Everything is just right. Everything. It was never too much or too little in any area of the game. The only thing I would have changed about it is I would have liked it to be longer.
Yeah.
Like 5 levels is not enough.
Doesn't do it justice.
No, give me more than 5 levels, or just give me a Sifu 2. Just give me a Sifu 2.
They're making a Minecraft 2.
Oh no, they're not. Don't tell me that.
Why can't they just upgrade?
Do you know do you know who said that? Yeah. Notch.
What?
There's one reason and one reason only Notch wants Minecraft 2. That's because money.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to interact with Minecraft anymore. No. He just gets paid because he's the name behind it. As far as I'm aware now, but I'm pretty sure he sold out most of it.
Yeah, I think he still has like say in some stuff, but I'm pretty sure you're right. I think Mojang has the majority. Like like even if he says I'd rather this, they'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Speaking of Minecraft, man, I haven't played that in a while.
Oh.
Minecraft is a fucking. That can be a very, very, very big variety of experiences depending on what way you play that.
Okay, so it was announced, but then they cancelled the project shortly after. The decision to cancel came after consulting with his team at BitShift Entertainment, where they decided to focus on their retro-style roguelike game, Levers and Chests.
Oh.
Excuse me, what?
Honestly, I've never heard it, and it's probably a better decision.
Yeah, levers and chests. Y'all want to play a game about opening chests using levers, and then using levers to open chests? Imagine that perfect scenario, paradise. It's only moments away.
Yeah.
It's within reach.
Currently in the pre-alpha development at the moment.
Damn.
Very
What information have you got on that there?
It is currently in pre-alpha, while the developer Marcus Notch first had discussed plans for the game, including a focus on player feedback and early access. Specifically reached dates have not been announced. The game was first announced in 2024 alongside the unveiling of the developer's new studio, BitShift Entertainment AE level. Initially, there were plans for a spiritual successor to Minecraft, but those plans were later scrapped in favor of focus on Levers and Chests.
Interesting.
Very nice.
I wonder what this is going to be then.
Could be just about anything. Levers and chests. They're all like.
As long as it's not another fucking, like, I know it's notch and everything, but as long as it's not like a fucking Minecraft a copy, you know what I
Lever
mean?
and Chests is the name of the new first-person roguelike dungeon crawler game.
First person, interesting.
You just said roguelike as well, you fucking called it there.
No, I think he said it when he was reading it.
My bad.
It blends elements of looter shooters and dungeon crawlers with a seemingly medieval yet modern landscape. The game is expected to feature cursed items, broken mechanics, and roguelike elements, and will incorporate features like iron trapdoors, minecarts, and functioning drawers using minecarts and chests.
That is very interesting.
Probably going to be a roguelike Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that not Minecraft Legends? Is that not literally what that was?
No, that's Minecraft Legends is like how do I describe it? Remember that game mode in Minecraft where you get the iron and then you upgrade your shit to protect the bed?
Red Wars?
Yeah, it's like that but for a city.
Oh god.
Yeah, it
So
wasn't
you
open,
build
actually.
walls around your city, you're trying to keep it contained.
Yeah. I remember now that you're saying it. I played a tiny bit of it.
Yeah,
It's an open world game.
Yeah, you
like.
played it with me because I got it and I was like, I'm interested in this. Let's see what it's like. Yeah. Lost my interest very quick.
Yeah, it's not great in my opinion. Wasn't what I was
I don't know if
looking
it's interesting. I'm just looking at the photos here.
No?
Yeah.
That does look interesting actually.
It is just okay. It is genuinely roguelike Minecraft.
Yeah, it looks slightly more polished than Minecraft in areas, but it also looks slightly underdeveloped, but like it is. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can forgive that.
Aye.
Fuck. Here's an interesting question then in terms of Minecraft. What were like y'all's introductions to Minecraft? Like how did you come across it? How did you find it? How did you start playing it? I have an interesting story for this one.
I started playing with Dude.
Really?
Yeah, I remember I was sat here one day. I was just chilling, doing my own thing. And Dara comes and knocks on the door and he's just like, "You're never going to believe this. I got a new game and you need to try it." This was still 2013, 2014, like. So
Damn, even years after release date?
Yeah. Was this on PS3 you played?
no, this is Xbox 360.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You came late to the party.
Huh?
You came really late to the party then.
You do remember Minecraft released in 2010?
Yeah.
On PC, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have access to PC.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. Like you were late to the party. Like you only started playing it when it was out on console. It was out longer now. Like when I started playing it, it was on the website only. It didn't even have download.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't get the chance to do that. So like, I went.
Oh
over
my
and
god,
sat
I
down.
remember that now.
There was
Yeah.
no hunger bar.
Yeah.
No fucking hunger bar. That is mad to me.
Okay, you go first, because mine's going to take a little bit.
I fucking played that on the Windows XP.
Damn.
My computer struggled to run Minecraft. I built the bridge. I had like 4 people watching me build this bridge. It was quite entertaining. I was in my mom's room. It was her computer. But yeah, man, that's coming back like, that's a lot of years. That was before I even brought on to the console. So then about a year or two later, I got it on the 360, and it was the original tutorial one where you're like, okay, this is the area where it's Minecraft, and it's a little. It's so sad some people don't actually get to experience that. You're just, no, Minecraft, there you go.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that some people never got to experience going up and getting into the Minecraft sign over the tutorial. They all being like, oh, this is actually cool. Oh, there's a chest in. Oh, it has a music disc. Oh, yeah.
Or Minecraft, just like when they started expanding areas, like when they started fleshing out like certain biomes and everything.
Yeah.
Like it was so different before that.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I started playing Minecraft, my cousin introduced me to it on a computer, on his laptop actually, and at the time you couldn't even download it. It was online only. Then a little while after that, it became free to download. Then a little while after that, it was €10 to download. But if you already had it downloaded, you obviously didn't have to pay for it. You already had it.
Yeah.
But they still had the online servers. It was only like a few years after I started playing it that the online servers shut down, and then they started moving on to console and all like around the same time. And like, but I remember playing in the online servers, and like you'd go onto it, and like, you know the way Roblox is now?
Yeah.
Same idea. That's exactly what it was like. And like you go onto it, and there'd be game modes where like you'd be in this big like room essentially, and every couple of minutes a layer of lava would come down, and you had to build something to defend yourself from the lava, but it could break through your blocks. But you had one page on the inventory, and it was only like maybe 7 across and 5 down or something like that. And like if you built your yoke out of anything other than obsidian, you were dead. Or glass, I can't remember which one it was, but it was fucking nuts. I remember someone made a big fucking copy of the Statue of Liberty, and you could it was the entrance to this multiplayer server. You had to go up through the Statue of Liberty. There was a stairs the whole way up through it, and you had to go up onto that, onto a platform and all.
That is
fucking awesome. But at that time, Nacho was going around the servers. Like he was playing on the actual online servers and interacting with the people that were playing it. Like it wasn't that big at the time.
That's so fucking sick, though.
The amount of mobs that I got when that was like available to download. Oh, crocodile armor, fucking panda armor, fucking nukes, computers and all this shit, man. It was crazy.
I may fuck around more with the modded Minecraft. I played a little bit of it. I mainly played stuff like Pixelmon and stuff like that, but
you know, if you like the sciencey side of life and stuff, get Tekis. Oh my dear Jesus Christ, I have never seen something so intricate before than that mod.
create.
It asks for specific, like the y-axis, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis with a certain drill. And you have to make it's proper like real life construction shit, but you have to place down all yourself.
Fuck.
Yeah, you have to smelt the iron, then they make it into this, and then you can place that down. And then, that's why I just turned to hex it. Because hex it is just like, it's just fun. It's a mediocre ore spawn. Or Crazy Craft, I should say.
Crazy Craft isn't actually a bad show. Let me try that.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
Modded Minecraft is good memories. Very good fucking memories.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Lucky Blocks.
Lucky Blocks. I remember that.
I remember I did a little Lucky Block run with someone before. That was fun.
That's fucking sick.
Trying to think of other Minecraft mods because I had so many of them, I just can't remember them all. I remember having the emerald weapons and ruby weapons and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Did any of you ever play the Feed the Beast mod pack?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
yes.
Did you ever watch Rendog?
No.
FTB. I remember
man.
FTB. Man.
Yeah, so
FTB.
me and Dude got really into this fucking Australian YouTuber and streamer. His name's Rendog TV. I fucking love Ren. He is hilarious as far as I'm concerned. I haven't watched him in ages, but I should have. He made a series fucking years ago that he never actually finished, called FTB, and he undertook this huge project of essentially building this big spaceship. And he was so close to finished when the fucking season dropped. But everything was so high tech, everything was immaculate and so fresh and clean looking shaders. Oh, it was beautiful.
Have you seen the stuff like I know nowadays because of mods and because of just the scale of technology compared to when we started playing Minecraft when we were younger. Like people are building like fully functioning fucking CPUs in it and shit. Like people are playing like you're able to play Doom on Minecraft and all this stuff.
I've seen that, yeah.
Like and people have like I saw this joke someone was after making like a mega structure but it moved by itself and all this shit and they were able to make like airships that moved by themselves and everything. All using pistons, it's fucking crazy.
Like doing that in the create mod is very feasible. Doing that in vanilla Minecraft is an undertaking to say the least.
And it working.
Like how long did I spend on just a 3x3 vault door, bro?
Dude, the fucking that and then the XP machine.
Couldn't have given a fuck about the XP machine. I wasn't getting involved with Redstone again. Not after the fucking incident.
Yeah.
Right. So, I spent 3 hours making a 3x3 vault door. Copying it from, I think, one of Mumbo's videos. But it worked. It was great. It was phenomenal. And then I spent about an hour to an hour and a half on a second one. And then for some reason it wouldn't work. And no matter what way I looked at it, all the blocks looked like they were in the wrong place, or the right place. So I then had to spend the next 2 hours and 45 minutes after all of this, slowly moving things and breaking things until eventually, for some reason, it started working.
It sounds like Minecraft already. For
Yeah,
some reason.
I will say the significant difference between console Minecraft and PC Minecraft, as in the sense of like villagers and mechanics in the game and shit. On Xbox, for some reason, when you play it online, it's just shit.
It isn't that good.
No, but if you were to play on PC though, like everything's flawless. You'll be able to capture villagers from 1,000 blocks that way, bring them back to your fucking set up your whole shit. They won't despawn.
Yeah, despawn is a main issue with moving too far in the console versions.
But that's when you're making farms and stuff, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember fucking Darren letting Rory on and he spawned in the load of shit. I made the server lag so much that I basically had to be put down.
The amount of time I spent going around killing them fucking, wisps or something, whatever they're called, little blue things floating around.
Yeah.
They were what was lagging the server. They were the only thing bringing the server down. Well, there was a couple of bees, but we can be bees.
We can be bees. Mark, we can finally be bees.
Mark, listen. It's serious, Mark. We can be bees.
We can be bees, Mark.
Be bees. But yeah, little bro didn't know about the / kill all entities.
Oh. You silly
I
fuck.
tried. And it didn't work.
Here's a fucking game for you now. I haven't played a whole lot of it. I don't know how much experience you have with it, but I know exactly how much experience our friend here has with it. Tell us about Ark, Tom. Oh, actually, how do you feel about the new Ark thing? Did you see that? The way they remade Ark, not like remade it, but they did a remake of it.
So the Ascended?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I played it for a little bit. Ascended. I'll get back to the Survival Evolved in a second. Fucking hate that game.
I thought they were the same game.
No. 2 different games.
The fucking yoke that I saw said that Ascended was literally just evolved, like redone graphics.
That and you can have mods.
Oh, you can have mods.
You can mod it.
I think you can mod Ark anyway.
Not console mod.
Not console. Remember.
Is Ark not on PC?
Well, yeah, but you can't mod
the console
version.
Also, now you can mod the console version.
Yeah, but that particular game version, like the Ascend, you can't.
Yeah.
Like Ark is Survival Evolved, mod on that. Can't mod on that. You can't mod on PlayStation. You have Ascended. literally, there's a thing you can go search, right? I want, I can't remember what it was, but let's say more dinosaurs. In the sense of, like, alright, there's going to be, void T-Rex, and it's going to be all purple and weird, and it'll have an alt where it'll open its mouth and go,
So Godzilla.
Yeah, in a sense, yes. But,
It's Godzilla!
I'm not sure about, I didn't really play it much. I don't know why, I can't remember why I left this. I think it might have been a little bit janky when it came out, because literally day one came out, so. Ark Survival Evolved. Great game playing with your mates in a private game. Because Ark, or Rust, yes, it has its sweats, all of that crack. Yes, COD has its sweat. Yes, Rainbow Six. There's not a game where I've came across until I met Ark where I've had someone in the server DOS me mid-raid.
Oh, damn.
DOS obviously means disconnect from your fucking Wi-Fi. And I'm connected to a server online. They DOS me, I get locked out. My character goes to sleep. So my sleeping ass body in the fucking server is absolutely pounded by 20 T-Rexes. And
fuck's sake.
Yeah, there was another time where myself and dude here were playing that with a friend and his uncle. And we got a good base going, you know, it was up to metal, had turrets, we started breeding. Me and him were breeders. Not with each other now.
A decent bit of tech shit, so we did.
Yeah, we had like 30 T-Rex eggs, level 400 or something like that, or 300 or something. Because
Gig eggs!
The
gigas!
Hush, Snapchat. But no, I don't blame you. You spent like 8 hours before this incident happened, making dinosaurs nice to get these eggs.
Breeding up perfect specimens.
It was my fault. I did not set up the last turret, which is where we needed it. And guess where it got raided? The area where I needed to put up the turret. When that happened, everything was just gone. All the eggs, every egg, all the things were either killed or taken.
Whole ass cryo fridge of at the time fucking meta gigas. Fucking purebred creatures of absolute destruction.
Literally. Only because of our mate's uncle, he was able, on another map, he had this cave that got sealed off when the devs sealed the cave off, but he made his base inside, so he was stuck in the cave. You can't leave it.
Yeah,
I went to leave it, and I can't. It's literally a rock in the way. I can't. But mans can freely breed in there, but not having to worry about anything because the death put's rocking with. No one's going to get through wrong.
Interesting.
And with tech shit, there's a transmitter where you can transmit shit from server A onto server B. So if you say, right, you had this base, I think was on the island, and you went on to Scorched Earth, you can get wyvern eggs, bring them back, upload them, go to the other server, download them, they're there. And start hatching them, raising them, make them mate, and then
just introduce new wildlife.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
When all of that happened, the base getting absolutely leveled, a certain person just laughed at us and just went, "Had tough shit."
He helped us from the ground up. Like, he didn't give us all the loot. He helped us get the loot. And he helped show us the best ways to get the loot. We had built up all of this over the course of about
2 weeks.
I'd say closer to 3, I'd say.
3 weeks, yeah.
I'd say it was nearly 3. But by the end of all of it, he just went, not my base, not my problem. I was kind of just like, I understand where you're coming from. But a little bit of sympathy, bro. Just a little fucking shred of it.
Why, what happened?
The entire base got
all of our shit got
destroyed.
stolen and
We had
that?
There was nothing left.
Oh, what
yeah.
the fuck?
All his stuff was fine.
Because his base was in the mesh. It was inside the map rather than where it was accessible. No one could get to it.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
So I was kind of just sat there. I was just there. I was in work when this all happened. I came home and found out about all this, and I was kind of just like, Okay, so what other game are we downloading? And the boys on the party freaking out, and I was just there like, just tell me what
I
to fucking
remember that now
download.
because I woke up to Tom. We're being raided. Get up. Shit. Come on. Get in. And by the time I got in, I was not where I was supposed to be. I was like, oh no.
The floor under him had been broken, and he just down through the fucking. It was the Crystal Isles map.
Yeah.
We were down in the area with all the floating islands, and he wasn't on the floating islands. He was way down below them. Looks up and just
Ever since that day, I have not gone back to Ark Survival Evolved.
It's reasons like that I stay away from Rust. Like, I'd love to play Rust, but the idea of being able to lose all of your shit just because you're not playing, I think, is fucked. Like, I would lose my mind. It would be uninstalled within a day.
I got my revenge. I'm happy.
Don't matter, man. I couldn't do it.
Oh, no, dude. You'll be happy with this, too. So,
if it's what I think it is.
It is. We got raided, and all of our shit got taken. Now, they never broke the base. They just took our shit. We was like, okay, assholes. So after I was like, right, it was during when the presents were, the present event was happening where a random present will spawn in, and you could get an AO pistol with a few bullets or a piece of meat. So I ran around, found about 20 of them, got myself as many AO pistols as I can, and annoyed the shit out of the enemies that raided us. And then they leveled our base. I was like, okay. Invite everyone to the server. Naked raid. 8-13. Go now. I got like about 15 people. Some of them came with Tommy and gear on. Others were just naked with fucking rocks. And we naked raided this dude. This team of 8. Because they took over market, and when they took over market, they just expanded. But yeah, I took about like, I got into the base and I took about like 5 Tommy guns and a few of the other shit. I just ran off to the map and just died. Just so there'd be that slight inconvenience to them.
Oh, that's good.
Still remember.
Or the dude with the banjo at the fucking roulette table.
He was really cool too.
I like him.
He gave us scrap to gamble.
There's a place where you can bet your scrap and you can win it. You can win more or not. And this dude just hopped onto the locker right beside it, and every time he spun it, he took out the guitar and he strummed it fast and then slow down when it stopped it. So it was complete entertainment. I loved it.
The other time we got raided though. You fucking wanker. You are the reason. Because that they bet us that time. Remember you opened the wrong door by accident and they just we had this small little base, right? And there was just one bit of it with all our items and stuff, and the bit before it was essentially an airlock where the enemies couldn't get through it before we killed them. It was great. But we were panicking one day, and he respawned, and he went to grab his items, and he turned, and he forgot that the enemies were right on the other side of the door in the airlock. And he opens the door to 3 dudes stood there with a Tommy. I don't think I was online for this either, was I? But I heard about all this when I got back. I was I didn't do most of the work. Because the fellow we were playing with at the time, in fairness to him, he put in the fucking backbone. He carried the team through that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came back and I was just listening to it, and I was just there like, that's that game gone. First Ark, now Rust. What's next week? So we trying DayZ next. Played a small bit of DayZ before I got tired of not knowing where the fuck I was going.
Fuck DayZ.
I need a map with a cursor. I need to know where I am. I'm not that smart.
I forgot about that one, Bambi. Oh yeah, that's
Navigating your way around DayZ is a task to say the least.
Did you not just do it off landmarks, no?
No, because every time you respawn, it respawns you in a different part of the map. And the map was fucking huge.
Oh yeah. So see a statue of this, okay, right, and then you die, and now I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah, I got to a point where I had a companion app.
Damn.
I had the map with every signpost, every spawn point for everything I had mapped out on my phone. And anytime I needed to know where I was, I'd find the nearest signpost. And she'd look at my phone and be like, right. Oh fuck, I don't know Russian. And all of a sudden I'm looking way closer, it's like, oh, it's a matching game, I fucking hate this.
Like, what is this spaceship square alien
I don't know why we never done that, but they're taking a picture of the yacht and then copying the text on Google Picture and then just putting the text in and then say location, map, DayZ.
That's a fair point, that also would have been good.
Yeah. I don't think of these things in the moment, but I'm fuck we are doing this. And then Jack was on it as well, and he had his shit going, and he wouldn't help us find him. So you know what? Fuck you.
Jack was doing his shit, and by all means, Jack was doing shit. He was doing a hell of a lot better than me and Tom were. But me and Tom weren't focused on the game. We were focused on meeting up. We wanted to play the game multiplayer.
One game I fucking would have loved to have played more when I was younger, but also like if I ever get the chance to, is Sea of Thieves. I really like that game.
My alcohol phase I spent with this motherfucker on an Xbox party.
Take my fist pump.
I'm gonna fucking join in, motherfucker.
No, fucking that phase, man. That phase.
Oh,
every day.
I used to sit there. I did have a drinking problem then. I was alcohol at this stage. I was sat there every day with at least a litre of vodka.
And I was leaving on Morgan's. You have a body, I have a Morgan, we're on the ship. Fantastic.
Yep. Just fucking going around the seven seas, singing shanties, getting fucking shit-faced in the room.
You remember Fantastic, don't you?
I do, yeah, loading all the fucking TNT onto the very front bow of a sloop.
And then just charging out galley and let's go, light one, run.
Not even a light one, just going towards it and have the fucking pistol or sniper in your hand. And just as you hit the fucking, as you were coming up to the next ship, just you'd abandon your own ship, but at the same time, they'd have no loot left.
I just said, like, they have none left.
And plus, if one of the players on our team had survived that and stayed there and organised all their loot, the other player would respawn and our ship would respawn with them. So they'd just hop in the ship and be like, right, we were over by this island, yeah? Okay, I'll head over there, I'll be 2 minutes.
Yep, and then just literally take someone, all of their stuff, just off Skull Island, after just doing the whole thing, and then selling it. Oh, that was so
chests and shit.
Oh, dude, that was so funny. That's when I bought all the Ashen stuff as well. I was like, I just thought someone's loose.
That fucking nice. One Athena's chest we managed to rob off some poor fucker. Nowhere near Pirate Legend, so we couldn't use anything from it because you need to be Pirate Legend to unlock the Athena raids and shit. But yeah, no, it was fucking great. Still, they didn't get it. We got to turn it in. That's
over time, like as you have gotten older, do you have a preference over say, like, would you prefer single player or multiplayer? Would you prefer a certain type of game over other games? Like, you know, I like a lot of people, of course, I think you'd be more of an RPG person.
Fucking, you know what I love?
Like, I would be too, because Skyrim and shit.
I love my JRPGs.
For me, yeah. JRPGs
are like Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. You can't go wrong.
What about yourself?
That's a good one because, like, I've played a very wide range of games, going from shooter to horror to Pokemon to even Stardew Valley. That is a tough one. Well, I do like single player games, but I also do like multiplayer games. Like, I do love like the first Berserker Zakhan. I want to get that so bad. It's so cool. I love it. And Elden Ring, Sekiro, all those type of parry type games. But also like the camera single player games as well.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like you said thicker on. I was like, no.
Damn, boy, she thicker on.
No, but then
got better.
Then it's the case of that I like playing single player games in the sense of that I like playing Doom, which is a new complete new Doom, and near the end, I haven't spoiled myself. So I'm keep like going out. I'm gonna play it. No, I can't put myself through that yet.
It's like me watching Cowboy Bebop on my stream. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that today. Definitely gonna do that today.
Definitely gonna do that today.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Fuck that. It's a very tough question for me because, you know, what? From your perspective of what I've played and stuff, what would you say what my genre of game would be?
VR shooters.
Fair.
It's just the thing I find just that you come back to most frequently.
Also, games like Hades and stuff. You hop off games like that, like even Cult of the Lamb, Hades, fucking. What was that other one you were playing?
That's one. Sorry.
No, you're alright.
What was I playing?
Yeah, there was another one we were playing. Risk of Rain.
I was just about to say that Risk of Rain 2. What game is that genre?
I would have thought they were roguelike.
I believe Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike.
Okay. It is sickly how many hours I put into that game by myself.
It's a fucking great game though.
It is. But like, it's There came a time where I did like a 5-hour run because I was bored. Why not just keep looping?
For shits and giggles.
Yeah, for shits and giggles indeed. Because I was loader and I just got 50 syringes. I went, oh, it's like to have 150. I'm going to loop again. So the loader, you're melee. And when I had 50, I was so I thought 150 would be like.
And the same token though, with loader, you can grapple and just yeet
You're
yourself.
basically Pathfinder but with hands.
Yeah, so you yeet yourself and just hold RT and you're just everything in front of you dies.
That's pretty fucking sick.
No, I would give Risk of Rain 2 credit. I haven't played Risk of Rain 1, but I don't want to by the looks of it. But no, it's such a good game. Loved it.
Very fun. So much variety in the game.
Music as well.
On Mythric's team, just
not even that, man. I think it was either the first level or second level where we're in the void when the guitar goes electric.
oh yeah.
I played that in the morning when going to work one of the days. With that was a whole different type of vibe. You know, it was just like it was 7:30, just in the electric, all misty, and then it's hearing that. This could be weird. I like it.
I love the jazz fusion.
I've always had a preference for fucking single player. Like when I was growing up and stuff, like I do love multiplayer games, especially like of course when we talk about like COD or even Lego games and shit, like they were always great when we were growing up.
Yes. I've recently downloaded the Lego Skywalker Saga.
Nice.
So now
if I know that cost. But like something like when it came to multiplayer, as fun as it was, I always found multiplayer games were less enjoyable purely because of the competitive side of things. And I always, as much as I enjoy competitiveness in games, I always prefer the casual part of it. Like, when I play video games, I tend to want to play something that I can power trip on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, something like fucking Prototype or Skyrim or The Witcher or whatever it may be. Because, like, even though it can have its difficult bosses or its difficult moments, I like that feeling in a game where you're something that's so far out of what you can be, you know? Like, if you play a multiplayer game, you're kind of limited by how good you are at the game.
Yeah.
But for me, I've always preferred when a video game will just give you the ability to fuck shit up. You know what I mean?
Fuck everything in this general direction, like.
Yeah. Like even Sifu, like when that game gets harder at times, you still feel like it's just the Matrix. Like, you know, it's just Kung Fu master.
Yeah.
You play fucking Skyrim, you're the goddamn Dragonborn, you're casting spells and shit. Like even fucking Kingdom Hearts. When you're playing that, like...
Such a power trip Kingdom Hearts is.
Yeah, like you're not going to get anything like that online.
No.
You just don't. It doesn't matter what game you play, because you can have the coolest fucking abilities ever and still get smashed. Yeah. But in single-player games, you can do the smashing. Like even The Witcher, right? I've been playing The Witcher 3 a heap recently again. And like, there's moments on that where I spawn somewhere and the guard will turn around and be like, oh, fucking yellow-eyed freak or whatever, and I just wiped the village. Like, love that shit. You know that whole thing in Skyrim, just quick save and then kill everybody.
Yep.
That shit is so satisfying.
Yeah, I do get that like adrenaline rush in the sense that when you were saying there about games giving you abilities to be able to do this and that and more, being able to annihilate. I can see obviously after a little while when playing VR games in the sense, or not in the sense, improving my mechanics in the game, because that's once you know how to play the game, the only thing that's stopping you is mechanics. That's it.
Yeah.
Like everyone, you can play Rocket League, your Mac can play fucking Rocket League, but mechanics is key. Rocket League mechanics, bullshit. Apex mechanics, bullshit. I try to do the things I see on the internet and I can't do it, and I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Mechanics, game sense, and in games like Rocket League and Rematch, positioning.
I
Actually, in most games, positioning as well.
Yeah.
There's a significant amount of games, I think, especially as we go like further forward in time. A lot of games nowadays reward you quite significantly for actually figuring out how the buttons work or how combos work together and all.
Yeah.
Because like you can get through the game without doing that, or at least the game is playable. But like in the case of, say, Batman, like the Arkham games, you can get through that game just fucking fighting and only using the gadgets when you have to. But if you figure out how to integrate all of the shit that he can do that's designed into the game, it just gets fucking way more fun in my opinion. Just like because it makes you appreciate the little things, and then also makes you feel more immersed in everything. Like with Batman, he's not just throwing fists; he's throwing the batarangs, or he's doing explosive gel, and it's like when you figure out how to introduce that into combat, even at times you'll be looking at it going, "How the fuck am I doing that? That's so cool!"
Yeah.
Like, you know, it just really tickles that little itch. You know,
It's a prototype in the sense as well when it starts off with just the claws and something else, and then you get the fucking big blade, and then you get the fists, and then you get
yes.
Is that it? Fists, claws, blade.
So in the first one, there's the.
Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, I'm first to the second one because I love the first one. I do. But I love how you fight him in the second one. So I always hated him for some reason. I'll get the fight, come here.
Yeah, in the second one you have your claws, your blade, the tendrils, the hammer fists, and the whip fist.
Yeah.
The whip fists, that's what it was.
Which is stupidly overpowered in that game. You literally don't need to use any other abilities once you have the whip fist.
Yeah, but then again, I like using my abilities.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I had Jack over and he was you know there's a cheat menu.
Yeah, the laser vision and all that shit.
Dude, I didn't know about the fucking nuclear fucking rocket launch. Like 10 years been playing that game, or whatever how many years that game's been out. Not once.
Yeah.
I played it legitimately every single time and I enjoyed it. Obviously getting frustrated at times, but I enjoyed it, loved it, and then just it's a cheat menu. It's a fucking cheat menu.
It's quite fun if you turn on the fucking like god mode and that where you don't take damage and just walk into a base and just like infinitely start just fucking wrecking them and then just stand there taking no damage. Like, what are you gonna do? Like when you put on that laser vision thing that he can have and the thing where you keep pressing glide and he fucking flies like up the way.
Yeah.
You're just Homelander at that point. You just people
Homelander simulator.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like you fucking laser vision anything and it dies instantly.
Yeah.
Like it's so satisfying. You're just walking down the street. Oh, hello there. Bang. Good night.
Speaking of simulators, Deer Simulator. That's a brilliant game. If you haven't watched any of it, at some point in the near future, just get it, stream it.
I will definitely look into it.
I don't want to say anything about it because, like, you know yourself, it's goofy shit. It's probably like a 10 or 20 quid. But if you don't pay that, I'll give you the money. I don't care. I don't want you to experience this. Well, I watched it and I was so mad I watched it because I wanted to play it myself because it's so funny.
I want to play the new fucking Goat Simulator.
3?
Yeah. I want to play that so bad.
I have 3.
I want to see. The only thing that's stopping me from playing it is that when I buy it, I want to buy it with all the DLC.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm not either. Like, if I'm playing Goat Simulator, I want all of Goat Simulator.
Yeah, exactly.
I want the MMORPG expansion.
Yeah.
I want the fucking Star Wars expansion.
The DLC for the first game was so much fun. So much fun. The fucking, especially the Payday one. Having the dolphin in the wheelchair and everything was real funny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that shit was real.
Giraffe.
Yeah. I fucking loved that shit. The other one was a camel, wasn't it?
I think so.
It was the camel, the giraffe,
there was
the dolphin, and then something else.
There was a whale. Was there a whale? There was some sort of
something like that.
Yeah,
I feel like there was a big marine creature other than that.
Yeah. The big word, big marine. Oh.
Marine. The marine life. It's growing.
Just see the forepaws. Play that wood. Not that type of marine.
I'm watching too much One Piece. I can't stop talking about marine, boys. I'm signing up. You're gonna draft me.
They're gonna draft me. They're gonna draft me into One Piece.
I won the last season actually of regular show.
What are you watching on?
Movie 60.
Oh, I need to watch fucking Adventure Time.
Yeah, no, I've never watched it, not in a day in my life. And Jack said, what?
Which one, regular show or Adventure Time?
Oh.
Bro, watch them. I know you say you're on the last season of regular show, watch Adventure Time.
But that's what I'm planning to do. I'm going to finish up regular show and go on Adventure Time.
Yeah.
And he was so surprised when I listened there a few days ago. Stay up with him. I had a few drinks with a friend and stuff. It was really nice, I'd say. He's like, what episode are you on? Season 7. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Yeah. And then I think it's like halfway through, but they're only 10-minute episodes. Like 3 of them's only a half an hour. That's one anime episode. That's nothing to me.
Yeah.
That is nothing. I crammed in Naruto, the 300 whatever episodes in 2 days, just so I can get to Shippuden.
This is why I think you'd be the perfect person to catch up on One Piece time.
I would be the perfect person, but I'm not doing it.
Oh, but they recreate. Do you know the meme of your man, the white fella, and he's looking up and he's like,
Is it the Willem Dafoe?
I think so.
Yeah.
It looks like he's about to cry and he's frowning. One Piece recreated it.
Really?
It's just the dude that was like looking up, mouth open, going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that clip on Instagram. They actually did quite a good job. I'll give them that.
I need to switch this over now. Okay. We're gonna open this up. This is fucking...
One Piece added this meme of the guy looking up in the air as an Easter egg in the recent One Piece episode. This was a Marine that was staring up at Kuma as he...
Right.
The actual clip is, in my opinion, 10 times funnier.
You just press right on the He's on your computer better. I'll save on it.
I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. Followed by imminent demise. Like, that is a good reason to actually fucking put that in there. Come on now. Fuck off. You can. I find that hilarious. I love when memes do stuff like that, or like the don't pause Naruto moments. Have you seen the don't pause Naruto moments?
I have.
Oh my god.
Pardon me. Remember you were showing me one of the things. I'm like, why don't we pause? Oh, that's why we don't pause it.
Naruto. Now let's just get this ready. So, why do we never pause Naruto? Let's go with...
Go to 2-minute video if you want.
Yeah.
What the devil is
Probably
that?
gonna be
Setting
better.
up.
It's honestly so much fucking funnier. This is going to be, once it loads up, it's going to be just a series of fucking hilarious Naruto things. Just paused frames.
He's like thin there.
I feel bad for you, myself.
Bro, it's an episode of Big Letters, what the fuck? Damn, now.
Okay. Shaving head.
Almost like characters out of Beetlejuice, man.
Why you got it actually love?
Oh lord.
I fucking love this shit.
God, mother got yeah.
Damn, he got got.
Damn boy. Damn boy. She's thick.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't think I find this just as funny as I find the video of Itachi cooking eggs. Shikamaru looks how I feel.
She looks like Cupcake out of Rise of the Guardians. Never thought it was me when I see it that one.
Oh man, I fucking love that shit so much.
Goals.
That shit is fucking amazing.
Virtual goals.
I'd rather real gold.
But no shit. It's like what? 300,000 per what?
I think it's getting more expensive.
It is. No, someone were talking about the price of gold. But you know my house. It's in a table. Oh yeah, gold's right up in price. I don't need to know this. We don't buy gold.
Maybe we're going prospecting.
Hey,
Let's go gold prospecting, boys.
something to do for a season.
I'll be a gold prospecting segment.
It's gonna be a long segment.
Yeah, 3 weeks out in the wilderness.
We will accept help. You will not be paid.
Yeah, exactly. You will be unpaid labor.
You'll be an intern.
You'll be an
basically.
unpaid mod.
You'll be an intern with a chance at joining the podcast.
With
can be-
potential, no pay.
You can be our Discord kittens.
Have some dignity.
Hell no, we're building an army of Discord kittens.
No.
Let's go.
I seem to have made a terrible mistake.
Well,
All we
Like,
need,
alright, I'm gonna head out.
all we need is like 20 to 30 lonely American boys. That's all we need. Just a couple of American dudes that have no friends.
That's not going to be hard to find. Hey, all you anonymous chat sites, you are now our advertising for job site.
Welcome to the recruitment protocol.
We know you're all on Discord, you fucking weirdos.
Podkunt protocol.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Sorry.
And you can put the call at the end of protocol with a K because it's the Podkunt.
Yeah, I know.
Protocol.
But dude, you do
Damn,
such
that's
a.
fucking good.
You do such a. Oh my god, that's such a good.
It's like that fucking Team
Yeah.
Fortress.
Oh, there's more. No. It's a book.
No.
Oh no. It's like, this is a bucket. Oh no. But wait, there's more.
Dear
No.
God.
God.
That is a good fucking meme. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck.
I like what the Team Fortress 2 the developers did. After a little while, they just submitted out the CD key for the game and let the people actually fix it. Then opposed to them trying to deal with the shit that was before they did that. Because that game was so
Janky.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's like, there's so many good games that have had their services terminated. I feel like that they should take that same approach. Just here, we'll keep all the licensing and benefits from it, but you guys seem to love it so much that if you want to, we're going to give you the thing you're missing to be able to keep the game running for yourselves at the very least.
Actually, interestingly enough, that Jacksepticeye put up a yoke on YouTube recently. I actually filled it out today. It's a petition where they're trying to get people all over the world to sign this, and what it's supposed to do is bring in a law that companies that make video games, like the game essentially has to be actually sold to you and not the license, because of the fact that they can take it away from you at any point by just shutting down the servers. It's a petition to bring in laws against that.
It's mainly at the moment to stop Nintendo. Because Nintendo, with the new games, firstly, the games for the Switch 2 will be sold as digital licenses. You'll have a cartridge. That cartridge will not contain a game. That cartridge will contain a key to let you download the digital version of the game. So it's like a placebo effect for people who like to buy physical copies.
Yeah.
But aside from that, the Switch 2 itself is not being sold. It is being sold as a license to use the Switch 2, and if it is modified in any way, they can track it from Nintendo, and they will like just terminate service for that Switch. It will be turned off permanently, and you will not be able to turn it back on.
Yeah, like you don't get to own the console, so you get to own the license of owning it, but you don't get to like it was supposedly to stop people jailbreaking Nintendos.
To be fair, with what people have done with Switches, DSs, 3DSs, I can understand where they're coming from, but at that point,
just be better.
Just make them more reliable.
Just literally be better, Nintendo. Be better.
Like we need a return to the days where companies couldn't release games that weren't fully finished and then just fix them with patches afterwards.
Yeah.
Because like that has just destroyed so many fucking games.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk nearly suffered a fatal fucking blow from that.
Yeah, and like how good of a game that is.
Oh,
for that to be gone.
So good.
Like, think if that had gone worse,
Oh.
we wouldn't have that masterpiece of a goddamn fucking game.
Like, between the amount of hype that was first put into, like, that was the first, like, revolutionary game in terms of, like, the new level of graphics and new level of mechanics and interaction and stuff. But that could have been, like, if they didn't fix that. Like, that, I've seen so much about the day one launch of that I wouldn't.
Yeah, it was unplayable,
Like, just as a thing of saving face for myself, I wouldn't have released that.
No. Like I understand that, like, it is partially, or at least the companies would say that it is partially due to the fans' fault because we're demanding that it comes out, like, sooner than later.
Yeah.
But, like, as the fans, and I think most people that are fans of any game, would prefer the company turn around and keep fucking delaying it, but release a fully made, finished game.
Exactly. Like, don't get me wrong. Consumers are going to complain no matter what you do. Therefore, look them dead in the face and say, no, I'm making a full game.
Yeah, rather than fucking saying, we're delayed until this, we're delayed until that, delaying for 3 or 4 years, and then the game comes out, it's still not finished.
Yeah.
So what were you delaying for?
Like, if you want it that fucking badly, just throw out, like, a fucking alpha test, or a pre-alpha test.
Yeah.
Or pre-beta test.
Exactly.
Like, that's what those things are for.
Like, even, like, again, going back to Hello Neighbor that we mentioned earlier, there was a pre-alpha, there was alpha, then there was alpha 1, 2, 3, and then another one, and then the game came out.
Yeah.
And, like, each version was different, and they took feedback from the fans. As most of the bigger companies, like, even I was saying this to someone the other day, it's ridiculous that bigger companies making AAA games are releasing games that are worse than some of the AA independently developed games.
Exactly.
Like, it's ridiculous that that's even a possibility. Like, it's fantastic that the AA indie games and stuff that are coming out are brilliant, and I don't want to take anything away from them.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, objectively, due to the amount of support financially and all they have, bigger companies releasing AAA games should not have these problems.
No.
It should not exist.
No.
Like, for a single person to be able to make a better game than a company full of game developers is disgusting. It makes no sense at all. Like, what are they getting funded for then? Sitting around doing fuck all, apparently.
Pretty much.
How long did Rockstar take to develop GTA 6?
Bro, Bethesda. Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh.
Todd Howard. You fucking siren of a man. Come closer.
Come
Come closer. It's a re-release. But come closer, there's more. Another re-release. But come closer. And just keep fucking doing that for 13 to 15 fucking years.
Hey, at least they mixed it up with the Oblivion remaster.
That was a smart move, to be fair. Plus,
that was a much needed move.
That was a much needed move indeed.
It was great. It's great.
Plus the fucking, obviously, Doom.
Like,
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they're bringing out a remaster of Morrowind.
There was talks about it, but I don't think they're going to do it because the mechanics will be slightly outdated.
Fair.
Like, too outdated even if they were to redo it properly and all. Oblivion is still very similar to how it plays in terms of Skyrim, but like Morrowind is vastly different than the two of them play. Plus the world is a lot emptier and stuff than other ones, so even if they did remake it, adding all those NPCs would fundamentally change the game and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair.
To bring it to current day, it'd be a little bit more difficult, and it wouldn't really make sense. It would be cool to see, though. It definitely would be cool to see. Actually, did you all see the fucking ad for Subnautica 2?
No.
There's multiplayer being brought out.
Oh, fuck, what?
Yeah, so Nautica 2 was announced. There's a gameplay trailer and it has multiplayer in the trailer.
Nice. I've heard about it and stuff. It's seen clips here and there.
Sick.
But I wonder when they're actually going to release it.
There's some
prospect for him.
Yeah, there's a load of new shit supposed to be coming to this, which looks good. Also, Grounded 2 looks like it's going to be fucking awesome too.
I served my time.
I never even finished Grounded 1.
Hey, I fist fighted one of the fucking what was it, wolf spiders?
Yeah, they were assholes.
Yeah, no, I spawned in and himself and the two lads were like, "No, Tom, make it over here if you can." Why? I turned around and I see a wolf spider. And I bossed it to death.
Alright, lad. You haven't met Yuchi, can't see his hands.
Yeah, no, literally. And then the boss said, are you good? Are you grand? I said, yeah, it's dead. I said, what? I said, yeah, it's bitten to death. Yeah, no, because there was a door frame and it was bigger than the door frame, so I just stopped right there and I just went in range and went, bang. Ha! I can get you. Bang, bang, bang.
Nice. Fuck that spider up. At the end of the day, we are people, we are the gods, not them. Beat them, beat them, beat them. Fuck spiders. Fuck.
Aye.
Would you like to cut it off here?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can smell food. My stomach is very angry
I
at me.
can
right
smell
now.
that garlicky goodness.
Yeah, fucking garlic breaded chicken breast. Oh my.
In that case, run the outro, please, Ben.
Thank you guys for joining us for the podcast. Cants.
Thank you very much for Tom for joining us today.
A fellow cant.
Yes.
A fellow cat.
I'm sure to be appearing more, but not as often. But little slithers. Little slithers of hope.
Joyful in small doses.
Yeah. Not large doses. You guys think it'd be quick?
Overdose. I'm gonna overdose on Tom.
Oh, thank you very much, cunts, for joining us.
Thank
Have
you.
a good fucking day and take her.